Highways 41 and 23 in Fond du Lac. City Manager Joe Moore joins us live on 620 WTMJ. Joe, thanks for getting up early and coming on by.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
How is your wonderful city surviving this colder and snowier than usual winter? I would imagine you've got all the problems everybody else in Wisconsin has.
Yeah, but our snow removal crews are professional grade, and the guys who fix the water lines are too. I can tell you I'm really excited about your broadcast of the preseason baseball today, because that means spring is just around the corner.
I like that optimism. So what is going on in Fond du Lac? We talked before about the folks, the new arts center here in town, and what's happening with the whole downtown area because of that.
Yeah, things are starting to pop, and we're excited about that as well. You may have heard earlier this morning, by this time next year we'll have 2 new hotels in the city and another one that will be completely renovated with a new conference center that we don't presently have, which is really exciting. A lot of good things going on downtown. It's been a busy month of February with sturgeon season, and we've seen a lot of people having fun out on the ice as well.
It seems like it gives families a big chance to set up traditions and continue them here.
It does, and if you haven't seen the documentary, The Frozen Chosen, you really should. That is a lot of fun to watch, and it tells a great story about the history and that family tradition.
Yeah, we talked to the man who made it, Steve Betcher, who used to be one of our photogs at today's TMJ4, and he downloaded his documentaries, and yeah, it sounds like it was a lot of fun. There's a big night for the premiere, we understand, as well.
Right, when he rolled that out, it was a full house, and people had a great time, and we all learned a lot, too.
Speaking of conventions, going back to that, I used to work up in Stevens Point back in the day, and that was always a big draw up in central Wisconsin. And I think a lot of communities, Fond du Lac size, Point size, it's a competition between all of you folks trying to get those conventions to come to town. It's a big deal. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of people.
It is, and it makes your city vibrant. You have word of mouth, too, when those people go back home. And others will come as well. We're also really excited that Mercury Marine is going to open a museum here, celebrating their 75th anniversary, and we expect that to open mid-month in April.
So, as you look to the future, what are some things that you think the city will keep the same and ensure continue on, and then where do you go from here?
Well, what I expect is our manufacturing base to continue to be strong and to grow. You've probably heard of the successes of Mercury adding so many employees over the past 3 to 4 years. I expect that to continue. I also expect our school system to remain great, the universities we have in the city to be attractive to students not only in the local area but the state and region coming here. And I expect Fond du Lac to continue to be a vibrant place to live, and yet a safe and very secure place to live as well.
Fond du Lac City Manager Joe Moore, thanks for coming by and spreading the good news about your town. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having me.
8:25. Charlie Sykes is next on 620 WTMJ.